Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Gemini season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to Team Gemini. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return here, okay? So I got Capricorn, Aries, and Pisces energy on the board here. There's something here about strengths and weaknesses here, okay? I feel like I'm picking up on someone who is well-rounded, or they come off that way, okay? But there's an issue when it comes to them expressing their emotions, okay? Opening up and talking to other people about their emotions or about how they feel, whether it's about themselves or a situation here, okay? But I'm hearing large and in charge. I feel like people don't or wouldn't expect this weakness from this person because, again, somebody comes off as very well-rounded. Maybe this person tries to compensate, okay, for, the struggle they face when it comes to maybe addressing their own emotions or just speaking about it here, okay? This is someone who thrives well under pressure is what Spirit is saying, okay? So I feel like it's almost like a black and white, off and on type. It's not, the issue is not black and white, but someone struggles to find like a gray area, okay? It's like this person, they either face a situation head on or they tap out, okay? With this Pisces energy, it talks about vivid imaginations, okay? That's what I'm getting. Like they tend to escape. And when I say escape, I'm just getting like on a mental level. I'm not picking up on like substance abuse or something like that. Yeah. Like, when it comes to their mental body, they could like create this space that they go where everything's okay, or they're still in charge, or they're still perfect here. Okay. I don't know. I'm picking up on Virgo energy as well. All right. So let's see how this plays into this reading here, okay? This could be an XR because it's kind of coming up in past energy here, okay? Excuse me. Yeah, this could be somebody you were involved with here. This could be a friend, family member, colleague here, okay? You would know who this is because, again, I heard large and in charge. They do well under pressure here, okay? I feel like this person carries themselves well. I'm getting they carry a room well, and there's something about them being able to direct or instruct or take control, take charge of a situation here, under pressure. Yeah, so you can't vibe your way out of accountability here, okay? So what I'm getting is somebody, whatever's going on, they realize that something needs to be addressed, okay? Maybe they have been able to mask this quote unquote weakness. And it's funny because I feel like it was all in their head, I don't feel like there was a need for them to mask, but I feel like this person, I'm hearing perfectionist, this person, they come out on top in most areas in their life. So they felt the need to kind of mask this issue that they were having, a personal issue here. Yeah, you can't smudge away bad decisions. You can't vibe your way out of accountability here. Okay, but it was in the reverse, all right? So I'm hearing it's a vibe. It's a vibe. So I feel like this person was trying to coast when it came to this situation here. This could be someone, they lack intimacy in a connection, in a relationship here because of this issue, okay? So if this is a masculine, they might be overly masculine here. If this is a feminine here, they may not fall back in their And I say fall back lightly, but they're more masculine, okay? Their divine feminine masculine energy, there's an imbalance here, okay? And again, it's not because, what can I say? I'm not getting it's a can I say? I don't know, I want to say targeted. I feel like it's more unconscious, okay? Like autopilot. Like they have created this workaround. So they didn't really have to address that, okay, in their shadow. Let's see what this is about, okay? Because I'm feeling the energy of somebody trying to cover something up here, okay? Ciao. Maybe somebody created a problem or an issue because of that. Someone's been masking for way too long. Yes, spill. Maybe it's a sign. Don't make it a message just because it was inconvenient. So again, it's like the mask is slipping here. Okay, something is spilling out regardless of how hard or how they try to keep it together. Okay, interesting. What is this about? What's the problem? Maybe it's a sign. Daily horoscope. Someone could have there could have been an expectation for them to be perfect. Okay, this could even be like toxic masculinity, but it's tied to tradition here, okay? About the way they need to show up in a relationship, maybe when it comes to their own family, okay? Having a family of their own as well as like an intimate relationship here, okay? Yeah. Because something is no longer working, honey. I don't know if someone was trying to hide behind spiritual practices here. Okay, maybe somebody's well-versed, but they haven't truly tapped in with the divine feminine essence here, okay? I feel like somebody has tapped in just enough to get things done or to manifest. But something is hitting a brick wall. What is this about? Let's see, y'all. Six of Wands. I feel like this person is a leader, okay? They like to lead in relationships is what I'm getting. They're a great leader. Also groups. Someone is able to lead a group to victory here, okay? Let's see what this is about. This person could be a great communicator, but not when it comes to their emotions. And it says emotional problems here. And I feel like there's a disconnect. That's the issue, okay? Yeah, look, the Emperor energy, honey. Leo, Aries energy. And maybe someone feels like that's what it's all about. Like they don't have to address their emotions here. As long as they take charge, as long as they're in control, as long as they get the victory, the success, the money, whatever it is. Yeah, but they're being forced to reflect. I wonder what is going on with the World card here. Okay. I'm hearing standstill here. Okay. I feel like there's a door before them that is closed. You got the Ace of Swords coming out here. Okay. So I feel like this disconnect got somebody in trouble. Somebody could have put their foot in their mouth. You got the Queen of Swords at the top of the deck here, okay? Someone could be forcing this person to address the issue here, okay? Queen of Swords to Aries energy. So this could be about a couple. Someone could be getting called out because you can't vibe your way out of accountability in the reverse. Somebody's like, yes, I can. But it's not working. You can't smudge away bad decisions. Somebody is hitting. I'm getting that scenario where somebody opens a door and then there's another door or there's just a brick wall. Okay, it's like, no, you can't go forward until you address this. So let's see what the Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords is about because somebody got called out here. Okay. And with vivid imagination, did somebody make something up? I often get lost in daydreams. Okay. What is this Ace of Swords about? Let's see. Let's see, collective. And at the top of the deck, I have more Aries energy. I always trust my gut instinct here, okay? I'm picking up on the energy of someone who doesn't like to be questioned here. Because they do so well in a certain area, they feel as though, they don't have to address these emotional problems here. But the thing is, whoever they're dealing with, they're seeing through them, okay? They see the quote unquote flaw, And I feel like for the most part, people don't, or they don't pay attention to it, okay? What is this Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords about? Somebody could have simply called out somebody's immaturity here, okay? Or like a jealous behavior. Because I feel like this has caused an internal struggle for them, okay? And when this happens, this could be day to day or within like a conversation, something else takes place, okay? Again, I feel like there has been a pattern or a habit that they have formed, okay? And this could be, maybe they have done this unconsciously to not connect with that part of themselves here. Vices. Oops. So maybe I spoke too soon here because somebody's overindulging in vices here, okay? I have a vivid imagination and often get lost in daydreams here, okay? Somebody could smoke or they could drink or something like that. Delayed, yeah. Someone keeps procrastinating is what I'm getting, okay? And vices doesn't always have to be drinks or drugs or smoke. It could be because I'm getting a workaholic energy coming from this whoever we're picking up on as well, okay? Like they throw themselves into a routine. They deflect onto something else, okay? Wow, so vices. All right, I'm gonna leave that out there. And it says, whether we admit it or not, we all have or have had habits that did not serve our greater good. Use that knowledge to become a better version of you here, okay? This can even be somebody who cares about them, okay? And they want them to address this issue. Let's see what's going on, honey. So, ooh, child, okay. I'm also getting like somebody's a closet drinker, closet smoker, something like that, okay? And it's due to their emotional problems. But, self-care, Somebody could be a drinker. They could drink in secret. Laughter to feel good, definitely. Yeah. Interesting. I'm hearing behind closed doors when I saw security. Because there's something that's holding them up, okay? I feel like for the most part, they have been able to mask this and keep moving forward. But with the World card, it feels like a locked door or something's coming full circle here. Okay. Delay. They've been delaying addressing the root cause of this issue is what I'm getting. Someone's in regret. Happiness here. Survivor. Wow. Excuse me. We all have regret about something in life. The lesson to learn is not to dwell in it here. So again, this is where their emotional problems are lying. This person they're in regret about a situation here. And I feel like they haven't talked about it. Okay. This could be something from years ago, childhood here. Okay. Yeah. And it came up sideways here. I feel like okay. Somebody could have passed away. Somebody could regret not saying something, not doing something. I don't know if this person feels like, they could have saved somebody. They could have stopped somebody. This could be simply not expressing themselves. But there's some grief. There's some sorrow. There's definitely some unhealed energy here, okay? Regret. Yeah. Happiness. Somebody regrets not doing something that makes them happy, okay? This can have something to do with love, with the emotional problems. Like, this is giving me the energy of someone, you know, staying within a tradition, okay? Maybe almost like an arranged marriage, you know, marrying somebody who fits the bill when it comes to their tradition, their community here, okay? Someone is in regret, and I feel like it has a lot to do with matters of the heart. I don't know, whoever this Queen of Swords is, if they ran into this person, somebody could have been dealing with a Queen of Swords. But I feel like this is an energy that is confronting them, okay? They're dwelling on it. It says we all have regrets about something. The lesson is not to dwell on it. They're dwelling on it, okay? So I feel like this is the root cause, and it has caused a ripple effect of emotional problems for them. It has greatly affected their emotional body, and I feel like there's been a buildup here, okay? Yes, survivor. Wow. Somebody could have survivor's guilt. I'm getting a lot of messages. True happiness comes from within. Never allow anyone or anything to determine what makes you happy. I feel like this person here, there's something that they wanted to do and they didn't do it, okay? They went with traditional factors, their friends, what do you call it? Peer pressure, something like that. And this can even be in their career. This could be their choices in love. But I'm also getting, there was a situation where somebody made it out and somebody did not. With survivor here, somebody could actually be a Taurus or an Aries, okay? Move on. Wow. Let's get one more. Yeah, now I'm hearing survivor's remorse. Okay. No mud, no lotus. Is given no pain, no gain. Somebody regrets their pride. Get help in the reverse here. Somebody could have left somebody high and dry. Somebody didn't help somebody. Self-centered in the reverse. And it landed on the world card here. Somebody has to have an ego death in order to go to the next level. Get help. So I feel like they're going to have to get help for themselves. And somebody regrets not helping someone else. Okay? I don't know if somebody passed away or they went down the wrong road. Let's see if we can get some specifics here. Maybe they thought someone was self-centered, but no, that's not the case. Self-care. I'm getting that as well. Like somebody could have get heavy into drugs, into drinking. Maybe someone feels like they could have done more. There are a lot of messages here. But one thing's for sure is someone has hit a brick wall. With this, you can't vibe your way out of accountability in the reverse. You can't smudge away bad decisions. Somebody has to look at something. They have to face it. Okay? Someone regrets not getting help for themselves when they had the chance before things got bad. Okay, I thrive under pressure. Somebody made the wrong move in the heat of the moment, in the heat of the night, whatever. That's what I'm getting. It's like they thrived under pressure for that moment, but in general, they're crumbling. And then they've been escaping. I have a vivid imagination and often get lost in daydreams. It was all due to pride, okay? It was all due to pride. Damn, no pain, no gain. Somebody thought that they could skip a step. What happened, child? Okay? We got to dig deep in this person's psyche. I'm not going that deep. Got to get a personal reading. But I'm not open right now, okay? Child, what is this? What happened? I don't know. Let's see. What cards should I use, y'all? I almost want to say poor thing. Let's see. A couple of these. What happened here? What is the Ace of Swords? Because it's like, whatever it is, the truth came out anyways. I'm getting that, okay? It's like they weren't, in the long run, they weren't able to escape whatever this is. It was only for the time being, okay? Yeah, somebody regrets not getting help, not addressing their emotional problems. They could have masked this with vices. I know at first I was just getting like, with the imagination energy, someone escapes, but now I'm actually picking up on, like substance abuse, whether this is drinking, drugs, smoking, whatever, okay? Love, happiness. Someone regrets not getting help to be happy for real without the extras here, okay? Yeah, without the escape mechanisms is what I'm getting. It says, I already read it. True happiness comes from within. Never allow anyone or anything to determine what makes you happy. Yep. It's a lot of messages here. There's also another energy that was swayed, okay? And they're not happy. They're in regret. They're in regret here. Hope. Somebody's trying to keep hope alive. Yesterday is mystery. Tomorrow is a mystery. I'm sorry, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the present here, okay? Those who don't believe in magic will never find it here. Selenite energy here. Because this Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords energy here is like the illusions. It's like what is that? When Pisces or Neptune goes into retrograde, and all of that, those escape mechanisms, they don't work as well, okay? They don't work as well. That's what I'm getting. Because something is like, let's say somebody would drink, I don't know, a bottle in 3 hours. And it's like they're upping the ante. Something is like wearing off is what I'm getting, okay? Selenite, yeah. The Queen of Swords aired a situation out or aired somebody out here, okay? That's what I'm getting, y'all. So love is definitely one, okay? And someone wishes that they would have addressed their own happiness, their own issues. That's another thing I'm getting, okay? So somebody wishes they would have followed their heart. And it doesn't have to be about relationships, but when it comes to their life, because at the end of the day, they're the one living it, okay? Like somebody could be doing something that someone else wanted for them. This could be a parent, or this could just be the community or the church, religion, and they're not happy, okay? So, behind the scenes in the closet, they're drinking and they're trying to cope is what I'm getting, okay? I thrive under pressure. There was a lot put on somebody. Again, back to expectations here, okay? Yeah. Chasing clout, love lessons. Somebody got with somebody else. Somebody that wasn't truly their pick. Clout chasing. And I feel like there were some people around this person that was also clout chasing. Okay, so it's like they broke their own heart. Damn. Yeah. They regret. Maybe substance abuse or some type of escape mechanisms that they were using had a lot to do with a decision, okay? Like maybe their judgment was clouded. No, y'all. I don't know. Because they still ended up single, okay? Yeah, somebody could have got with a gold digger here, okay? Yeah, and there's consequences of that clout chasing. Yeah. So if this is an intimate, for those of you who it resonates surrounding a relationship, this could have been your person that ran off with somebody else, or maybe it was never your person. They just chose a certain type, because that's what I'm getting. Okay. Like somebody fit like a look surrounding the Matrix here. Okay. But it wasn't practical. This person wasn't practical. Somebody also wasn't like marriage or relationship material, commitment material. Okay. Yeah, somebody was clout chasing. And they gave way into their own misery is what I'm getting. Open relationship here. Yeah, see, someone could have been swayed into like a polyamorous lifestyle here, okay? They were miserable. Fantasy world. Yep, look at this shit. Here's this vivid imagination, thinking that they were going to be happy. No. Done settling. Wow. Like I said, this can have a lot to do with culture, background here, community, you know. That was a fantasy. Clout chasing, it didn't amount to anything here, okay? They're heartbroken about this gold digger. Whether it's a masculine or feminine energy here. Somebody went for something temporary, fun. You got vices and laughter, you know? It's like if you had to choose at 18 between age 18 and 25, is going to be a lot different than who you choose to be with at like 30, between the ages 30 and 40, something like that, okay? I'm hearing for a good time, like they chose something or someone that was for a good time, honey, okay? Once a cheater, So this person, I saw the miles apart here, and there's like a heart trinket, and it's cracked. So this person could have gotten hurt, is what I'm getting, and maybe they've been masking that as well. Child, not a court date. This could be leading to a divorce. Now, I did see the jail card with consequences here. Something is getting deep. Something could have went down at a party. Okay. Falling in love. Friend zone here. Okay. Some of you guys had an ex that did not want to take accountability here. Okay, but they're being forced. They're being forced. This could be legally. Okay. Gold digger. Yeah, I'm getting somebody got lured away or seduced, honey. This gold digger energy keeps popping up. So this is somebody here who wouldn't leave them alone. Okay, I'm getting trailing, like somebody was trailing them, all right? Like they're on a damn trail ride or some shit, okay? Yeah, secret admirer. I feel like this person was stalking them. This could have even been when you were with them, which is crazy because I feel like they aided and assisted in taking this person down. What is the court date about? Okay. Yeah, it's like something has ended up bad. It's ended up bad here. The courtroom might be the stage, but the real drama started long before the documents were filed. Yeah. It's almost like the universe is teaching them a lesson, okay? Because, you know, to get your heart broke is one thing, okay? To play the fool is another. But if someone is like has to go to jail or has to do a bid in prison, like somebody was a huge no-no, like something was off limits, okay? Somebody ignore all the signs because they're in regret because, you know, it's too late for them to get help. Damn. I don't know if this gold digger stuck them with something. Boiling point. Yeah, someone is definitely a heavy drinker here, okay? And they like top shelf, honey. You got status symbol and boiling point here, okay? They like top shelf. There's something here about a friend, okay? Somebody could have took a friend's advice in regards to dating somebody here or sneaking and creeping and whatever with them geeking with these vices. And fantasy world. Like, was this person under a spell thinking that they were going to live the sweet life? No. If this involved alchemy here, it got cleared away with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords energy here. Like something got batted down, okay? That's not fair, everyone. Damn, they regret not doing what truly made them happy, okay? Which, you know, somebody hadn't stepped fully into their power, okay? Because, you know, it gets to a certain age where You shouldn't be seeking validation or feeling peer pressure. Like, you should be old enough or solid enough to tell somebody go F themselves. I don't give a damn what you think. Like, I don't know. That's why there's such a lot of regret here. The regret is heavy. Okay? Because I feel like they're reflecting with the Seven of Pentacles, like, what the fuck was I thinking? What's the court date energy here? Okay, child, please. I'm getting about it here. Yeah, I thought it was the Friday. I thought it was Friday. Oh my God, y'all. Bear with me. And then the other day, yesterday, I skipped over Gemini and went straight into Cancer season. Like, child, what is really going on? As if they're not playing with time enough. Yeah, they wish they would have said no to this trap. Because this gold digger, somebody was tracking them, trailing them, secret admirer. I feel like this person, like somebody had their eye on an ex when you were in a relationship with them, okay? Yeah. Guidance from above. Somebody was being warned by an elder. This could be in the living earth or a passed over loved one about a trap. They got caught up clout chasing. Damn. And self-centered is in the reverse here. I don't know if somebody was trying to come up with excuses as to why they moved like they moved. This could have been in regards to you, and that has gotten exposed. Gossip, yeah. People are talking, honey, about their moves, their decisions. What's the court date? Loneliness, shit. Time's relentless advance. Boy, oh boy. This person wishes that they can turn back the hands of time here. Because they could be isolated, okay? Yeah, they got to go into this courtroom by themselves. The friends, the fam, whoever, was cheering them on in regards to going the wrong way, they're gone. Okay? This person is stressed out with overload here. Grapples with the irreversibility of time and its permanent impact. Understands time's relentless advance and the impossibility of reversal. They cannot take some shit back. That's why the regret is so heavy. Sheesh. Loneliness. Like they have been left lonely and isolated due to all that clout chasing. And it's too late to get help. Last spread, you could be seeing 333. Exploitation. They're caught up in a mess. Happy endings are in the reverse. Not happy endings. Landing on happiness here. Yeah. If you thought. Wow. Across distances. Maybe this person wished they would have left this person wherever they found them, okay? Never answered a DM or never went to see them here, okay? You could be at a distance from them. They want to turn back the hands of time when you guys were closer. They're stressed out. And whatever's going on, they got to deal with it, okay? They have to deal with it. Let's get one more on court date. Shit now. Love lessons. Like this person is paying a steep, heavy price, okay? Expensive, overly expensive price for going the wrong way, choosing the wrong person in love. I feel like there was no love in the situation here. Somebody went with some quote unquote status quo. But even that was a piss poor decision, okay? Because in order to, keep up the status quo, you got to be free. Like shit now. Feeding the fear, surveillance state. The more energy you give to fear, the more influence it gains over your choices. Do not be drawn into the collective hysteria. Disengage and redirect your focus toward creation. What put this person under pressure? Like what? Somebody fell for a whole facade, a mirage, an illusion. What put them under pressure? Because I'm getting the energy of an ultimatum. This is crazy. A financial crisis, the new generation. Okay. That somebody could have dated somebody younger. Digital. Okay. Yeah. Digital ID and great awakening. They did something out of lack, out of desperation that they can't take back. Okay. It's being tracked digitally as well. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. This was some type of scheme or scam that I feel they got involved with a younger energy. Okay. Wow. Digital ID. The digital ID links your movements, transactions, and history into a single trackable profile. The more the more your identity is centralized, the more vulnerable you are to being switched off here. Okay. It's like this person was programmed. It's like they were cloned. Yeah. So there could have been an introduction here, having to do with finances, or like they were supposed to work together, or this was a great opportunity here. But this scheme was like, oh, it was put in place from the get-go here. Okay. And if somebody was just a cheater, pumpkin eater, they could have used that for excuse, but they didn't know it would get this deep. Like somebody preyed on them. The global financial system teeters on the edge of collapse. Wealth and stability are shifting, but real value is found not in money, but in your connection skills and inner resources here. Yeah, so if you were in a relationship with this person and, you guys were, maybe you were barely making it, maybe you had enough here, that's where the happiness is. Somebody wished they would have been okay with just being happy, okay? And if they wanted more, it's like they didn't want to put the time in with you. They didn't want to sacrifice with you, within a relationship here. Okay. When you're young, you start off as young couples. It takes a moment sometimes to gain that stability here. Okay. Somebody didn't want to do that. So it's like they went for a side piece that has some shit going, honey. Okay. They wish that they would have made their happiness, their tranquility, their peace a priority here. Okay. Goddamn. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.